So I definitely didn't expect to be updating you guys here at home come the end of week 2 in Bali, but here we are. Life is nothing but a wild adventure. So let me show you how I got here. What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's weekly vlog, I figured that since last week I kind of shared with you guys just kind of the more personal side of coming here to Bali for my yoga teacher training, that since it's week 2 I could share with you guys more of the actual yoga teacher training itself. If you guys do want to see just kind of the beginning and how it all started, just basically what I kind of went through personally going through it, like I feel like I struggled the first few days and it's brought a lot up to the surface. A few things to keep in mind while I'm here is I'm also detoxing off of coffee. Obviously I'm not drinking, but I don't really drink a lot anyway. I'm not wearing makeup, just like a lot of things like that. I talk a lot about all of those things. I talk a lot about like insecurities, all of these things that kind of brought itself to the surface last week, so I definitely would recommend that. I'll pop it up on the screen. Today I'm going to share with you guys the actual training itself, like what our schedule is like. So in the mornings we have morning meditation, which starts at about 7:30, but I like to get up a little earlier and come here and just do some journaling and things like that. That's what I've been doing most mornings, or I'll go up on the roof like I did last week. So I usually wake up, come here around 6:45, 7ish, do some morning journaling, and then we start our meditation class at 7:30. We usually meditate for about a half hour. Then we do our morning yoga, and that's for I think another hour and a half. So 90 minutes of yoga. So that has pretty much been the schedule for the last 2 days. Now we've done a wide range of yoga. We're learning hatha yoga, vinyasa yoga, restorative yoga, and yin yoga. But in the mornings we normally do vinyasa or hatha. So this morning in particular we did cardio yoga, and I was sweating like freaking crazy. It was wild, but it was really good. Right after that, we have breakfast. We all paid in for like a buffet breakfast, and it's all vegan, so it's been super good. Mostly I've been living off of like smoothie bowls, a little bit of tofu scramble, and then I started to get a little sick last week, so I've been eating a lot of like bread and peanut butter just to try and keep things a little bit more plain. That morning hour of breakfast actually counts towards our 200 hours, and we have to do a silent breakfast. So it's all about like eating intuitively and listening to your body. And then now it's time for class. So right around 10:30 we come back here, we sit down, and then we do a bunch of class stuff. Like you'll see the bulletin board back there. Morning class, we usually begin by going through our sequences. So we talk all about whatever we did last night. So last night we did a yin practice, so today we'll start our class by going through exactly all of the steps of our practice last night. Then we go through our practice from the morning, including our meditation. Then we learn all of the new poses that we may have included in our morning practice, and we learn how to assist one another by literally assisting one another in these poses. My homework last night was to write a 5-minute meditation script and then a 10-minute warm-up sequence to a yoga class. We actually have to put each other through our homework, so I'm gonna have to put someone through a 5-minute meditation and then put someone through 10 minutes of warm-up. So that's kind of how we've been training to get better and better. We've learned like, you know, the sun salutations and the dancing warrior flows, and we had to put each other through those, which was a little bit more difficult. And then we do that until break at 2:15, 2:30. It's 10:15 right now, so class is about to start in about 15-20 minutes. I'll catch up with you guys during break. I think today I'm gonna head to a cafe and maybe shoot some vegan food with you, because Bali is really vegan friendly, which has been amazing. Get cozy. Hopefully you have a coffee, a decaf coffee, if you're detoxing with me. Time to get to class, and I'll see you guys at break. Introduced you yet, so this is Georgia. You're like on mid-bite. This is Voga with Georgia. You just come running by. are currently on break. We have about 2 hours, but everybody is super exhausted. So today is technically the halfway point of our whole yoga teacher training. And today we taught pretty much the hardest sequence or the hardest part of a yoga class. I'm gonna go jump in the pool with a couple of the girls. It's really, really hot today, like way too hot to exist. And I'm wearing my Co's bathing suit. In case you guys haven't seen it, it's up on Co's now actually. I'll show you the back. The back is my favorite part. I don't know if you guys can see, but I designed it with like a little coffee cup. There we go. So I'm wearing this bad boy down to the pool today. We're all gonna jump in and then probably get some sort of like, I don't know, bowl or smoothie bowl. Oh my god, good morning! It is Thursday. We have reached and gone over the peak of the halfway point of yoga teacher training. Kind of insane. I have 30 minutes until class begins, but guys, I stayed up way too late last night, let me tell you. We all went out for dinner. We ended up going to this nice Italian place that had some vegan options and stuff. I came back here, finished off the vlog, uploaded it, and then was just like writing back to some of your guys' comments and stuff until like 1 in the morning. It's been super interesting balancing like getting some work done. Also just like hanging out with everybody and being social, like with the little time that we have, trying to explore Bali with the little time that we have, and then obviously the training, which is 200 hours in 3 weeks, which is a lot, like not a lot of breaks. Today is definitely gonna be a nap break, and it's looking kind of rainy and cloudy outside, so it might be like the perfect day for that. I've been reading some of your guys' comments and questions for this week's vlog, but somebody asked me how to not get homesick when you're away. I have one of Bentley's little toys in my suitcase, so there's that, but then I also brought this crystal in particular. Reminds me of my papa. I don't know if you guys set intentions with your crystals. It's something I recently started doing, but one time when I was meditating on this crystal, I had a really strong connection to my papa. This, just having this like at the edge of my yoga mat or beside me while I'm journaling or just close by to me has really helped. So just bring a little piece of home and a little piece of maybe like something from your dog or like your best friend, your boyfriend, whatever, and that helps a lot. So day 10 of yoga teacher training. Wild. officially on break. I just ordered myself some soup and some fresh rolls. Like, I don't know why I keep on testing myself with the tofu, but I'm feeling a lot better this week. So throw on some like Netflix or something. Like, I haven't watched a TV show in over 2 weeks and take a long ass nap. Like, I really wanted this week to show you guys like more of the yoga teacher training, but like honestly, this is it. Like, I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. This is my break. I'm taking a nap. I haven't taken a nap, I don't think, since I've literally been here. I keep saying like, oh, if I have time, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm just gonna go do this first. I'm just gonna go do that first. And then you run out of time to take naps. And like I said, I stayed up pretty late last night. So yeah, I'm gonna go refill my water bottle for like the 4th time today. And I'm going to watch some TV and hopefully pass out for like at least an hour. Look at how cute this bag is. It's made out of newspaper.
People come and people go through high streets we know. Dark and light.
So it's now Friday and we're officially on break. I've had a bit of a rough go today, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we'll talk about this later, but there's been so much going on with this whole coronavirus situation, which has been super heartbreaking. Like, it's just putting the whole world in such a hard place. Like, that mixed with just so many other things has made me feel really, really homesick today. I know what I'm doing to myself. I'm burning myself out. So for today's break, I have to leave like now, but I'm just gonna toss on my flip-flops. I booked myself a massage and I'm just gonna go try and work out a lot of the aches in my body, try and just relax a little bit before coming back and doing the rest of the classes, or just our afternoon class. A lot of just pressure, doubt, build up, everything's just kind of weighing on me a bit today, more than usual. That's kind of where I'm at today. That's not the best Friday the 13th update, but it's the truth, and this is how I'm healing. This is how I'm going to deal with it, and I'm hoping that this can just relax me a little bit and not stress me out so much and not have me just constantly on the brink of just like, you know, hi, you can come in. Anyways, let's go. I've been talking to my family, and based on how everything has changed in the last 48 hours, I think I have to go home. This is not how I expected this to go. This is not what I was expecting. I'm not just bummed because I can't finish my yoga teacher training and that I have to go home, but I'm just bummed for the whole world right now a little bit. I just hope that everybody is staying safe and helping one another out and just trying to keep a light heart. I'm trying to keep a light heart, but it's gonna really suck having to go say goodbye to everybody and book a flight, pack up my things and leave. Like, I don't want to do that at all. What is 2020? Like, what is 2020? We need 2020 to turn around hella quick, fam. Oh boy, do I have updates for you. One thing I will say is there is some major clarity shifts that have happened outside of all of this chaoticness. What's gonna happen come September 2020 and when my lease is up. I don't wanna jump the gun because this is some big epiphany clarity that kind of hit me today. Definitely have a very good feeling that unless major things changed between now and the summer, I think I'm gonna be moving in September. And that little piece of clarity is like so groundbreaking for me because I've been really just feeling unanchored in that sense of like, where do I want to be? I really want to buy a place soon. I really want to buy property, but I didn't want to buy until I knew where I wanted to be. And things are starting to become a little bit more clear now. So I just feel like I've come so far from the girl that was just like alone in Thailand doing yoga in her villa by herself and like crying every night. Like the sides of Thailand you didn't see, but that was like 2 years ago. And I just feel like you'll see that there's been quite a few times over the last 2 years that I've done yoga with lightning and it seems to just kind of follow me everywhere. And last night it like really moved me. This is gonna sound really cheesy, but just I felt reminded of how powerful my journey has been, and a lot of the times I'm always kind of looking at my weaknesses and trying to strengthen them rather than looking at how much strength and how many obstacles and things that I've really overcome over the last 2 years. I want to make a full podcast episode on this because I do find that even being in these scenarios, I'm feeling a little triggered by certain things, and just about like body triggers, food triggers, you know, insecurity triggers. A lot of those things are popping up, especially on this trip, but it's so grounding to see just how I react to those triggers versus how I used to react to those triggers. I bought a cute little California shirt. It's really corny. I'll show you guys. Okay, so after lunch, I also went to this little store called Somewhere. Live by the sun and love by the moon. California! I feel like this is such a like just typical touristy souvenir to bring back home. I feel like since we started on the roof, we should go finish on the roof. It's bittersweet. I'm really feeling bittersweet about it. As I was booking flights, they were going up. Like one flight in particular, I was booking it and it went from $2,000 to $8,000 between me literally filling out the information. So I'm really lucky that I got a flight home, but I still feel really friendships and just great people that I've met that I really don't want to leave. I had so much that I still wanted to do while I was here. We get to see Bentley sooner than we thought, and we still got 2 amazing weeks in Bali, and now we're gonna get a Bali Part 2 2020, which is super cool, and a longer Australia vlog, which will be super cool, and just so many other things. There's a lot that I want to talk to you guys about in terms of just the soul-searching side of this trip, and I can't really see you, so I'm gonna put my hat back on. Yeah, there's so much of the soul-searching stuff that I really want to talk to you guys about, but I feel like this vlog is probably already super long, so I'm gonna make coffee talks on all of it, where I'm gonna go come September, and so many other things, but those are all things that I feel like I'm gonna have to put into other videos or podcasts because we've been hanging out for quite a while. I also hope the wind, I really hope the audio in all of this is working. Yeah, there's just so much that I can't fit into this vlog, and there's so much I have to say, but all I can really sum you guys up with is that I came with so much expectations, and I left realizing that the only expectation that I really needed to allow myself a second to slow down, which I don't even feel like I really did until, I mean, towards the end a bit. I really gave myself some time to explore a lot of the things that I've been wondering about and thinking about, and I didn't realize how much I needed to do that and how much I needed to basically just be kinder to myself. I'm really excited to kind of see how this continues to shape me once I do go back home, you know? How this all continues to play out, because I do feel I made some major shifts here. I don't want to leave this vlog crying. These are like really happy tears, I swear. Okay guys, 12 weeks in a row that I'm pretty sure I've cried. Wow. I love Bali so much, and I loved this trip so much. Everything it gave me in that short amount of time, and showed me in that short amount of time, and taught me in that short amount of time. Like, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to self-quarantine when I get home, but I'm really excited to bring this feeling home and to see how it morphs itself into my day-to-day life and how my life is gonna change this year. I'm glad you guys are gonna be around for the journey, including the self-quarantine. The next few vlogs are gonna be super interesting. But first things first, we need to get home. So a few of us are gonna order in dinner and hang out and have one last little meal together before I leave. I have no idea what airports are gonna be like right now. I have no idea what I'm about to get myself into. It's gonna be about 36 hours of traveling, so it might be a little wild, but I'm down for the adventure if you are. So let's get to all of that madness, and then let's get home to Bentley. Here go.
Open doors.
Right.
Manifest.
Ooh. The messenger. Interesting.
On all this stuff.
Yeah, that's
Okay, what is this? Letting go. Okay, I like that.
So I just came upstairs to grab my bags, and look at the sunset. I feel like Bali's waving me goodbye.
We already miss you, Kalyn. I don't know what I'm doing, but I miss you.
Like that, we are home. I also just took the best hot shower ever. I didn't sleep really at all since I left Bali, but I left Bali like 48 hours ago. For those of you that are curious, I'm picking up Bentley first thing in the morning. The sitter is gonna put him out just on the front step while I wait outside on the Jeep. Then they're gonna close the door, then I'm gonna go up to the front step and pick up Bentley and then bring him back here in the morning. I'm gonna get my groceries delivered tomorrow, and then I'm gonna start my quarantine. So while I was on the plane ride home, which was like, I won't even jump into it because we don't even need to, but those were not the most elegant flights home ever. I was like middle seat for almost all of them except for the last one where you guys saw actual B-roll out the window. Slowly ease back into being home, especially now that I'm quarantining anyway, so I can go slow. And I don't think I'm gonna pick back up coffee. I think I'm gonna be drinking decaf, which I do have for the morning. I don't think I'm gonna drink for a while. I don't know when I'm gonna start wearing makeup again. That one's kind of up in the air. And just, yeah, I'm still taking a lot of the things with Bali with me into this next week. That said, while I was on that long flight, the 15-hour one, I'm gonna publish that blog post tomorrow of just a bunch of ways or things you can do while you quarantine. It's pretty much a gist list of like gisting for the soul, gisting for your house. I've made a pretty extensive list. So that'll already be live by the time you guys see this vlog, and I'll link it down below. Leah actually ended up having to cancel the last full week of the yoga teacher training anyways. And then she talked to Yoga Alliance, and because of the situation, they're gonna allow us to finish our final week online. So I'm actually going to finish my yoga teacher training this month, and I'm so happy about that. I am going to be doing quarantine vlogs with you guys, and if there's anything you want to see in those, let me know down below. And I'll be taking a really long ass nap / sleep right now because, like I said, it's been 48 hours of being awake. It's kind of hard to shut out this vlog because I know that things are kind of up in the air, and a lot of people are maybe feeling anxious, a lot of people are maybe confused. I don't know how you're feeling watching this, but I can tell you how I'm feeling and hope that it might just shed a little bit of light on the situation. It is a scary time in the world, but it doesn't have to necessarily be fearful. Obviously, we need to be wise and we need to be aware, but at the same time, we can also use these things as opportunities to look at the good, to try and see this as a time that we can go inwards, to slow down our lives, to really just like some of the things that I've really wanted to do for so long, like just being more eco-friendly and minimizing and like cleaning out my house and things like that. Like those are things we can all do right now. We can do a lot of reflecting right now. We can do a lot of just really coming back to the basics in a lot of ways and gisting in a lot of ways. And I know that that isn't what this is for, but it's kind of creating a good out of a situation that is a little weird. You know what I mean? The whole world is in a weird state right now. So yeah, I just want you guys to know that you're safe, you're okay, you've got me. I'm gonna be making a ton of content over the next 2 weeks or the next few weeks, depending on how long we all stay isolated. But I'll be making lots of content for you guys and just things for you guys to keep you cozy and recommendations of other people's content that I'm gonna be just diving into as well. Take it seriously, but also to take it lightly, to not feed into fear. Don't go crazy and go panic buy a bunch of stuff. I'm really afraid I'm not gonna be able to get groceries tomorrow. This is all literally just for our safety. And yeah, we're just gonna get through this one day at a time. I'm also gonna film a couple other little surprise videos for my main channel and Co's. Again, just wanting to get as much content out towards you guys. I have so many ideas. I drafted up a mega list on the plane of just things to do for the next 2 weeks. And make sure you check back next week because I'll be updating you guys on finishing my yoga teacher training. I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys are isolating and taking this just as seriously as we need to, as well as just as lightly as we can. And aside from that, I'll see you guys all in the next little piece of content that will be going live. I won't say when, but it will be soon. I did not expect to be outroing this vlog at home, but hey, we're down for the adventure. Life is nothing but a wild adventure. Stay safe. Bye.